Got the DOSS wireless speaker in the mail, and let me just go ahead and open this. Okay, so it's a nice little size, and we have the controls up here. You have the mode switch, previous, volume, up and down as well. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this off. And it did come with a charging cable, so you might want to have an adapter to attach it to. But the volume, well, not the volume, the power button is here. You see that? That's how it comes on. And also that's where you can put your charger in, and if you have a another aux or something like that, cable, headphone cable or something like that, you want to put that in. And also if you had an SD card or something like that, you can go ahead and put that in as well. So far so good. And let me see if I can connect one of my other devices. So I'm going to have to select mode. So I'm guessing that it's waiting for me to connect. Give me 1 second here. I'm hearing it now. And that's the little sound that it gives when it's connected to Bluetooth. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and play a sound.
Just trying to pretend that that thought isn't there, I just say next. Like, okay, I've had that thought, now I'll take the next one. And it's like almost instant relief from that tension or from that fear. And then if I have a tendency to bring that thought back, notice I don't say if the thought just comes back, because I bring it back. I'm in control of these thoughts. If I have a tendency to bring it back, because that's how I've habitually trained myself to handle crises, by just thinking about it and analyzing it and performing this intellectual violence on it by analyzing it over and over and cutting it up, and that's how I've trained myself to do that. And that's not something that I have to have. There are people who have very quiet minds in the world who go into silence for 12 years, don't even speak. There are people who can handle crises and know that it's only a crisis if I process it as a crisis. There are people who know that. So if I'm not there at that moment, next thought. And it's like a slideshow. It's like you click and you bring on another thought, and you bring on another thought. And if you do this enough time with repetition, constantly repeating yourself, you eventually create the new molecules that don't allow those thoughts to do anything that is destructive to you. But I used a key word in there, and the key word is fear. Those fearful thoughts are the opposite of love.
Stop loving. Okay, so I'm at school and it says for you to switch between the mode between Bluetooth, the TF card, and auxiliary connection. Well, I have it on my laptop and I keep trying to switch, but it's not telling me if it's on. And even if I lift this up, which I didn't want to tear it, okay, I have a video playing that, as you can see, I haven't taken that off, but it's still not playing Bluetooth, even though if the pause button works, because it just paused.
So this is the DOSS speaker that I got. I'm currently connected to it. There's definitely better out there, but for 25 bucks, you know, it's not bad. And I tested the sound. People will write it's more of more mono-y. There's bass, but just not as much. It's not for the punch type of thing. I would definitely recommend something different if you want like a bass kick, like if you're a bass head. Yeah, but it's cool. You know, the touches are dope and stuff. So
This is why I was in the car most of the day.
Dropped it on some rocks and pebbles, so it's scraped over time, but it hasn't affected the sound at all. It's still pretty good. That did melt with time with the adhesive, and I did push it, but if you just leave it be,
Den was asking where you were. He and his brother got the big snow elk. Male. He wanted you to see it before he dressed it.
Why was he asking for me?
This is how you control the volume. Up, down.
Confundido, ocupo tu calor. Ven y llena este vacío y llévate.
Know the address or the name of the street. She just knows it as the one next to the one with the fountain.
Hey, Dad, Cass just gave you the